Making his way to the ring from Hawaii, weighing in at 275 pounds, Magnificent Don Muraco.
So much on the line here tonight in this steel cage match.
You're absolutely right, Michael, and we're not just talking about wins and losses. The well-being of these superstars is also on the line here in this one.
And his opponent from Fiji, weighing in at 235 pounds, Superstar Jimmy Snuka.
As we look at this steel surround the ring, Corey, what are your thoughts heading in here?
There is nothing more barbaric than this, Cole. It's like we have a couple of caged animals locked up inside that steel.
And there's the bell, and here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
You gotta believe this one's over. With a gut-wrench suplex. What impact!
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
He's about to get bad.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage.
No trouble kicking out of that one.
Not yet.
Harsh impact.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
This might be it. Oh, my. Nailed it. Wisely bringing the action back into the ring. He's got him covered. And he kicks out.
Hey, I guess you never know.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage.
He could do it here. No, early kick out.
Clearly not enough damage done.
And setting up. Oh, nasty impact.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the Magnificent Muraco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho, they continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow, there's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
Incoming.
We spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oof. What impact!
The end may be near, folks. He's absolutely running on fumes right now.
For a while there, it looked like he was going to take this match. It's amazing how quickly things can change here in the WWE.
This steel cage match is in the books.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. Look at him go. And last but not least,
Here is your winner, Superstar Jimmy Snuka.
What a back-and-forth battle that was.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
You got that right, partner. Again, huge win here tonight.